What's up, Planet Earth, and welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, it's finally here. We finally got the new ban list. I haven't seen it yet, but everyone is losing their minds over it, and I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. You can see everyone's reaction already. I've refused to even look at what these titles are or any of their images. I think it's this one. This might be the nice one that I like. I don't like that one. Let's not look at that one. We're gonna look at not TCG. Which one is it? That one? I thought the color coded one. The color coded one's nice. I don't know if it's this one. It's not that one. Which one is it? Which one is it? Oh, it's this first one, idiot. There it is. The new list updated today. I have absolutely no idea what time this went up. I was on my way to an appointment, and when I was going through my wormhole of social media, I saw there was an update, and I had to just, well, obviously I couldn't just not go to my appointment. I had to come over. I had to go to my appointment, then come straight over here to figure this out. So let's jump right into this right now. I don't see any major differences as of yet. Okay, so no new regular effect monsters on this list. Oh, what? Why? Why did they ban Summon Sword? You people are idiots. Summon Sword never needed to be banned. But of course, Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon is banned. Oh man, this card, I definitely can see why this card got banned. This card produced a lot of problems, especially for anyone that wasn't playing dragons, basically. Or anyone that didn't go first against this deck that included Galaxy as Dark Matter Dragon. But I know they should have left Summon Sork alone. Summon Sork was never a problem. That you just literally killed so many rogue decks that were competing, that were able to extend because of this, and now because of this decision that they've made to ban Summon Sork, it. Oh man, that was. I've always said it. If you guys ever seen my previous video, leave Summon Source alone. It was never a problem card. It was no more than an extender. The card didn't produce any like super major serious issue. Everyone that ever played it only played a one of. It's not seen in Sky Striker. It's barely even seen. It's not even think it's seen in Salamangreats. And so why the heck are you gonna leave Summon Sorcerers alone? But nope. They're gonna go ahead and listen to, no offense to all the bigger named Yugi tubers, but all the bigger named Yugi tubers that feel like Summon Sork was too much. But at the same time, I guess this is like a sign that Needle Fiber might be coming. But again, like Needle Fiber, in my opinion, is no different to Reproductus, right? So we had Reproductus and Summon Sork. Summon Sork was not some sort of cancerous card. They should have left it alone. I'm defeated. Let's see what else is on this list. Phantom Knight's rank up magic launch. Yep, saw that one coming, right? Don't hit the Azathoth. Don't even hit the what's that Phantom Knight's Link 3 monster. I don't remember his name. Don't even hit him. They weren't essentially the problem. It was the spell card. The spell card being a quick spell, it's a problem. If this card was a regular spell card, then it would have been fine, but that wasn't the case. So there you have it. It's no surprise. It's absolutely no surprise. And that is it for the forbidden list. Or at least like the banned cards. I'm so mad about Summon Sork. Like Topologic Gumbler. Oh, that's from last list. But Nightmare Goblin is still on this list. Yeah, I don't agree with this one. Like no offense to any of the major YouTubers and a lot of players that like feel that Summon Sork should have been banned. I personally don't think Summon Sork should have been banned. Like they should have just left Summon Sork alone. Like I said, it was never a real problem. It was no more than just an extender, or at least a bridge. Now without this bridge, you've created a larger gap in between the top tier decks that didn't use Summon Sork and decks that needed Summon Sork to be able to compete against the top tier decks. So I've got a lab to go back to. I've got a lab to go back to because Cyber Dragons ABC needed Summon Sork to be able to really blow itself out the water until April 29th. So it's until Monday. So as I predicted, I think I talked about it last week where we were approaching that window where the ban list is supposed to come out somewhere between last weekend and this coming weekend. And if anything, it'll be initiated the Monday after, whichever weekend it comes out into play, right? So I've mentioned it in my streams. I think I've mentioned it a couple of times in a couple of different videos. Keep your eyes peeled. This is gonna be the golden week where we get this list, and here it is, right? So let's go ahead and hit the check out the limited list and see what's going on here. Lady Debug, and Phantom Sky Blaster. Okay, well, Phantom Sky Blaster still being in the game, that's still kind of a problem in my personal opinion. But I guess they'd rather limit it because they've limited Scapegoats, and Scapegoat's not producing that much of a problem anymore. So I guess it's just one of those things where you can just experiment and try to get away with it and seeing if the card being limited is a good fix. Lady Debug, I do run a Salamangreat deck. It doesn't bother me too much that Lady Debug is at 1. In my personal opinion, I ran 2 Debugs, 2 Buffaloes, but having Debug at 1, it is what it is. It does sting the Salamangreats a little bit, but the deck doesn't realistically need Lady Debug at the end of the day. At least that's just my personal opinion. Let's see what else is going on here. Sky Striker, Ace Kagari. Sky Strikers take another hit to the face again, but they still have all their elements, so I guess this is just at this point they just kind of like use your resources wisely at this point. At least this will kind of put a check and balance on Sky Striker. So I guess we get to see what's gonna go down. I'm surprised multi-roll isn't. Well, we haven't even hit the spells yet, so let's find out if multi-roll's made its way over here. Oh, now we've hit the spells. No, nothing else. I'm sorry, but I remember a lot of players saying multi-roll was a problem, but I guess with Kagari that should be enough to balance multi-roll. There's only one way to find out. We get to find out as the day goes on, as the months go on. We don't get the next list until July. I'm still kind of bothered by the Summon Sork ban, but I mean it is what it is at this point. Let's see what's in the semi-limited list. Super Poly now at 2. I mean, Super Poly wasn't really seeing that much action. Like, yeah, Salamangreats used it, but it's just one of those things where it's just like it wasn't significant, right? And even then, Salamangreats can still win without the fusion. So, Shadal stuff, like maybe I don't know. I have to check out what's coming off of the list, right? And seeing what kind of goes from there. I'm still surprised that they're hanging on to this semi-limited list. Nothing else seems too different about this list. Let's see what came off of this one. Miscellaneousaurus. Dinos are basically back in the mix, so we get to see and witness how dinos are gonna put up. So now we're seeing kind of like a give and take. We're giving to the meta one additional deck, and we're taking away half of the rogue decks, and then seeing where it goes there. It's not a huge list or like a huge change or anything like that. We saw the Sky Blaster. I totally forgot about Lady Debug, but that one was also kind of anticipated. We also saw the Rank Up Magic launch and the Dark Matter coming. It was something that wasn't like secretive or anything like that. But the Summon Sork, Yugi tubers, you guys finally got to Konami. I unfortunately didn't get to Konami. I personally, I hope this card comes back into the game. I don't think this card was that much of a problem, or it wasn't really that cancerous or anything. I didn't see it in Sky Strikers. I didn't see it in Salamangreats. I hardly see it in Thunder Dragons. Um, but now with Dinos kind of coming back into the mix, who knows? You might have seen it in Dinos, but we'll never know. Especially since Summon Sork was banned, but you got Miscellaneous Saurus back, right? So it's gonna be interesting going into this new format, and this is gonna be the next format for the next 3 months. So I guess I get to just kind of relax my Cyber Dragons for a little bit until I can figure out an alternative to Summon Sork, and as we go from there. But I mean, feel free, any ideas, feel free to share. I mean, yeah, it's what it is. It is what it is in terms of that. Um, Above all, though, a pretty ear to the crowd list. The cards that people wanted to get hit got hit, minus the multi roll, right? And the cards that was kind of anticipated, you know, Lady Debug. And the decks that received the checks and balances are also kind of there. So kudos to you, Konami. You guys are doing great. I still disagree with the Summon Sork. I will forever disagree with the Summon Sork being banned. You guys already know what it is. But anyways, that's that. I mean, there's not a lot to say about it aside from that. It was only like what, maybe like 10 cards. Not even 10. It was like maybe 7 cards. 7 cards I got moved around. But yeah, comment below. Let me know what you guys think of the new ban list. If you guys like it, let me know. If you guys dislike, if you guys wish that another card made its way to the list or came off of the list, let me know down in the comments below. And I do my best to read every single comment that I can. I might not do it in a timely fashion, but it's there. Aside from that, feel free to check out any other thing. We are streaming later on tonight. So if you want to check that out, link in the description below. But without further ado, we will see you all in the next one.